Blood Oath. Welcome to the Whiskey Vault. I'm Daniel Whittington, Chancellor of Wizard Academy and Whiskey Marketing School. This is Gifted Drams, or Hidden Drams, sorry, not Gifted Drams. I said gifted last time, and it was gifted, but it's not sponsored content. This is Hidden Drams, where we drink something that you probably won't be able to get your chance to try, but we're gonna drink it here. This is the new Blood Oath. We bought this. This was not donated by the brand. This was purchased by Wizard Academy. Now, if you remember, Blood Oath is a series from Luxrow. Luxrow is now owned by MGP. It's Luxrow Distillers in Bardstown and MGP as the parent companies. And Blood Oath is when they do all these, like, find rare barrels from places. Historically, they've been other things, you know. But this one is Kentucky distilleries, but they don't tell us anything about which Kentucky distillery or what distillery. It's two, they call it well-bred bourbons, whatever the hell that means. 14-year-old rye forward and a 10-year-old wheated and a 7-year finished rye bourbon. We don't know what that means. All three of those are put together and then added into Añejo tequila. Añejo, like the year-plus-old tequila barrels from Jalisco. So there are quite a few. I've had now at least 4 or 5 whiskeys finished in tequila barrels. Mileage varies. I haven't smelled it yet now, but my experiences have been that, like, I don't know that it totally works for me. There's this weird green vegetal note in tequila that I love in tequila, and I love it in mezcal. It's the agave plant. Like, you can taste that green vegetal note, especially because of how they distill, how they ferment and things like that. It's like, it's part of the flavor. But to me, that green vegetal note is a thing that I hate in craft bourbon. And it shows up for other reasons, and it's always a wrong thing. And so when I've had tequila finished whiskey, if it brings that tequila vegetal note in, it always destroys it for me, and I dislike it. However, I have had some, and one of these was a Balcones one, where it was tequila finished, where it added that sort of green, but more of the sweetness of the agave into the profile, and I really love how it softened it, and it added these different kind of earthy notes, and it wasn't just vegetables or vegetation, you know? So I will be curious to see which direction this goes. And then there's been other ones like, what's the blend? Dewar's did a tequila cask finished, and for the life of me, I could barely even tell. It's like, I guess it's tequila. So let's see. On the nose. My first explosive note was vanilla cinnamon. Yeah, cinnamon vanilla is still the strongest one. I'm not picking up anything on the nose right away. Might need to let this sit for a second. That I would immediately remark as tequila. Is it really? Yeah, Añejo tequila casks. There's a cinnamon sparkle, peppery zest, vanilla. That's all I'm getting in the nose right now. Now, in some tequilas, if they're not flavored, or like things added, you can get this like really, especially in Añejo, you can get this really strong vanilla because a barrel impact on tequila can get strong real fast. And Añejo means it's adding all of its vanillins into that tequila, and it becomes this really dominated vanilla note in certain Añejos. And if it's not balanced with the barrel impact, it can get boring, for lack of a better term. I feel like the vanillins that were in that tequila barrel are what are adding to the vanillins that are already in bourbon. So I'm having a hard time separating the natural vanillins in bourbon from the natural vanillins in aged tequila. I could say maybe there's a grassy note that surprises me, but that could also be coming from the rye in the rye bourbon, rye forward bourbon. Smells like really vanilla forward older bourbon. But also smells kind of like really bright and shiny. Oh, I like the palate. Still not tasting tequila very strong. Oh, it's in the aftertaste. There it is. I counted, like, at a count of 3, it rolls out into that agave note. But it's more agave syrup than anything else. I am not really honing in on the tequila on this thing. It's a good whiskey. I liked that sip. I like the nose. It's simple, but I like the nose. Very drinkable, like easy drinker. I don't know, man. Okay, let's try this again. I'm getting more of the green grass note now than I was before. Okay, with a little bit of a sitting, that super vanilla is still in the palate. That super syrupy of the agave is in there. It's a little green. It's got a little bit of tannins and a little bit of bite and pepper to the end of it. I'm gonna add just a little bit of water to see what happens. Don't dislike it, don't love it, but it's decent drinking. It smells nice, it tastes nice. It's just not truly remarkable. Definitely wouldn't have paid on my own, would not spend the money to put it in my own cabinet. Interesting to have as a comparison with the other Blood Oath series that we have in the vault. I don't know. Water pops out more of the vegetation note. Water makes the palate way more interesting. Now that's cinnamon instead of pepper, and still honey and vanilla, a little more complexity, still a really short finish. It lives entirely in the front of the palate and then just kind of crawls into the mid palate and then just sort of evaporates like alcohol off the skin. Lifts. I got no lingering long oil finish of any kind. It's all still living in the front of my mouth. Anyway, yeah, meh. It's fine. For the price point, I probably wouldn't. But I wish strangely, wish the tequila impact was heavier handed. Your mileage may vary. Cheers to you, and I'm really glad you're here. For a heavy-handed finish, you should like and subscribe and leave comments that will help me continue to create interesting content for you.